Hey everyone, Mark here at Discover Your Home. Thank you again for joining me tonight. And we're going to talk about having a home office, especially in the midst of the virus that we're dealing with right now. Why, why it makes sense, or why it may make sense. Sounds good. And what we're starting to see is people that we're talking to that they need, if they're so used to working at an office and now they're put in a situation where they're not working from their office but working at home, some folks just don't have an area established for themselves to create a work environment. And why are we going to see this maybe moving forward? And what we're seeing is people like to be prepared. Okay, it's human nature. We want to kind of prepare ourselves for if something kind of went wrong this time, we want to learn from it and move forward and do something for the next time. So, you want to make sure that, say, as a business owner, you want to keep your people healthy, your office safe. As an employee, you want to be safe. You want to stay healthy. Have you got something in place so your employees can hit the ground running, or people in your company can hit the ground running while they're gone? Are they staffed with proper tools? Are they staffed with an area at home that they have prepared? Do you make an investment in helping them depending upon your business and the employees of your company? So is that something you do, or is that something you subsidize for your employees? These are things that will have to be worked out and talked about over the next coming years. Right now, everybody's a bit on edge, and they're not real sure. Is this going to be a short-term thing? Is it long-term? Is this something that's kind of what we're going to see? Because there's always a plus and minus out of every situation that kind of comes down the pike here. And some people are like, wow, this telecommuting thing has worked out great. And there are some people that I've got all my kids at home screaming and running around while I'm trying to get work done and I can't focus. It's a little more of a challenge. It's hard to expect as a person who runs a business to be able to expect your employee to run your business at a kitchen table or card table from their home. So there may be at some point in time some sort of investment in you and your employees in their home, of establishing an area that is conducive. So if they do get sick, you might find that you'll have a much more loyal employee when they can work from their home and have an area established. I work in a lot of homes where there are people that have a lot of office space, but there are a lot of homes I work in that have absolutely no office space. So it's kind of 50-50 of what I see out there. So some of the things you'll need for, say, a home office or e-learning, we're talking about probably starting mostly is electrical things, additional lighting, maybe additional power sources, whether it's outlets for computers, monitors, printers, USB ports, or even having areas that you got to plug in large backup batteries for your computing systems. These are the little things that are going to make, whether it's, say, an e-learning situation or really a home office situation, real conducive, really a great place so your employee or fellow owners of your company can come in and keep things moving kind of seamlessly. Like I said, there's some things that you're going to want to do for an area. You want to be able that, as an individual or as a company owner, is making sure that you're talking with the employees and saying, do you have an area in your home that maybe we can get you a desk, or maybe we can kind of make an investment in getting some electrical set up so you have an additional larger monitor, or a desk area where you're kind of away from the family, you're still at home. Because there is a nicety of working at home, because the demands of your family are immediate. You can take them and get right back to work. It's just a little hard to bring it home, spread it on a kitchen table, do it. Then you're dealing with the family and dinner and all these other things involved in your life. So it's a matter of being able to kind of find an area that's set aside for you and your employee to be more productive. So Areas that you probably want to consider: additional bedroom, a den, basement. I find basements to be a really good area because a lot of times stuff gets kind of tossed down in the basement. So these are the areas that you're going to want to maybe concern yourself or really think about in the future moving forward of telecommuting or even e-learning. So thank you again for joining me. I'm Mark with Discover Your Home, and we'll talk to you real soon. Thanks.